The real history of witchcraft. It's not what you think. These days, witchcraft is having a bit of a moment, right? Crystals, sage, manifesting your best life. It's all very trendy, very Instagrammable, but let's be honest, the real deal, the ancient, raw, and, let's be honest, kind of terrifying origins of these practices are about as far from aesthetic as you can get. I'm talking blood rituals, human sacrifices, pacts whispered with things that go bump in the night. The kind of stuff that would make even the most hardcore horror movie buff sleep with the lights on. We're diving deep into the dark side of history to uncover the true origins of witchcraft. Did these practices fade away with time? Or have they wormed their way into our modern world, hiding in plain sight? Let's find out. Echoes of blood, the first sacrifices. So picture this, it's way, way back in the day, like prehistoric times back in the day. We're talking cave paintings, rudimentary tools, the whole shebang. Even back then, in humanity's infancy, there's evidence of blood rituals. We're finding these eerie burial sites, ancient altars stained with, well, you can probably guess. It seems like even in the dawn of humanity, blood was believed to hold some kind of power. A connection to the divine, or maybe something much, much darker. Fast forward a bit, not too much, we've got a long way to go, and we hit ancient Mesopotamia. The Sumerians, the Babylonians, those guys, they were really into this whole blood sacrifice thing. We're talking elaborate ceremonies, animal sacrifices, maybe even the occasional human offering, if the mood struck them right.
In the name of our gods, we offer this blood, that they may bless us with their favor. Point is, this stuff, it went down. From Mesopotamia, this need to offer up a little crimson to appease the powers that be, it spread.
From pharaohs to gladiators, blood magic in the ancient world. Okay, so we've covered the early birds, the OG blood ritual enthusiasts. Now let's hop over to ancient Egypt, land of the pyramids, pharaohs, and some seriously intense beliefs about the afterlife. The Egyptians, they were all about that blood magic. They believed it could do everything from healing the sick to cursing your enemies, and trust me, those pharaohs had a lot of enemies. They even had these magical practitioners, these priests and priestesses who specialized in blood rituals. We're talking about folks who could allegedly channel the power of the gods themselves, all with a little bit of the red stuff.
By the blood of the sacred ibis, we call upon the gods to grant us their wisdom and power.
But it wasn't just the Egyptians, oh no. Over in ancient Greece, they had their own brand of blood magic, often tied to their myths and those dramatic wine-loving gods of theirs. Remember the story of Persephone and Hades? Yeah, pomegranate seeds and underworld kidnappings aside, that whole myth is dripping with symbolism related to blood and sacrifice. And don't even get me started on the Romans. Gladiatorial combat? Yeah, that wasn't just about entertainment. It was a blood spectacle, a way to appease the gods and ensure victory in battle. They believed the blood spilled on that arena held some serious power. And across the ocean, in the jungles of Mesoamerica, the Mayans and the Aztecs, they took this whole blood sacrifice thing to a whole other level. The devil's due witch hunts and dark rituals. All right, buckle up because things are about to get dark even for this show. We're talking about the medieval period, a time of plague, religious fervor, and you guessed it, witch hunts. Now, witchcraft during this period gets a bit tricky. You see, the lines between actual practitioners of magic and, well, anyone who looked at a goat the wrong way got a little blurry. But there's no denying that amidst the chaos and fear, some seriously messed up stuff went down. We're talking about accusations of babies being used in rituals, pacts with the devil whispered in the dead of night, and enough talk of blood magic to make your skin crawl. And let's not forget the infamous Malleus Maleficarum, also known as the Hammer of Witches. This book, my friends, was basically the witch hunter's handbook. It was full of ways to identify, torture, and, well, dispose of accused witches. It painted a picture of witchcraft that was as terrifying as it was misinformed.
By the blood of the innocent, we call upon the dark forces to grant us their power.
But amidst the hysteria, there were whispers of something darker, more organized. Secret societies, hidden covens, practicing what can only be described as dark sorcery. These weren't your friendly neighborhood hedge witches making love potions. We're talking about folks dabbling in necromancy, summoning demons, and yes, you guessed it, blood rituals.
All right, so we've slogged through centuries of blood rituals, demon summoning, and enough historical drama to make Shakespeare jealous. But what about now? Has all this dark magic stuff faded into the history books? Or is there something sinister still lurking beneath the surface of our modern world?
Well, my skeptical friends, hold onto your hats because things are about to get weird. See, while blood magic might not be making headlines, or maybe it is, depending on your news source, there's no denying that interest in the occult, in ancient rituals and forbidden knowledge, is experiencing a bit of a resurgence.
We're talking about everything from Wicca and neo-paganism to more, shall we say, intense practices that would make your grandma clutch her pearls. And you better believe blood magic is along for the ride. Now, I'm not saying your local yoga instructor is out there sacrificing goats in the moonlight, though I guess you never really know. But there are whispers, rumors of secret societies, of powerful individuals dabbling in things they don't quite understand.
Look, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that blood magic is real, that every drop spilled summons some ancient evil or grants unimaginable power. I'm a skeptic, remember? But even I have to admit, there's something about this whole blood ritual thing that just gets under your skin, isn't there? It's primal, visceral, and it's been with us since, well, the dawn of humanity. From those prehistoric sacrifices to the elaborate ceremonies of ancient empires, blood has always been seen as more than just, well, blood. It's the life force, the essence of a being, and the belief that it holds some kind of power, that it can be used to bargain with the forces of the universe. Well, that's a belief that has persisted through millennia. We've seen the evidence, the historical accounts, the whispered rumors of modern-day practices. And whether you dismiss it as superstition or feel a shiver of genuine unease, there's no denying that the idea of blood magic taps into something deep within the human psyche. So, there you have it, the dark, twisted and often bloody history of witchcraft and blood rituals. We've journeyed from the caves of our ancestors to the back alleys of the modern world. And I don't know about you, but I'm feeling a little less like grabbing a sage bundle and a lot more like investing in some high-grade holy water. But hey, maybe that's just me. What do you guys think? Are blood rituals just a forgotten relic of history? A gruesome spectacle from a less enlightened time? Or do they still hold power today, practiced in secret by those who seek to tap into the darkest corners of the occult? Let me know in the comments below. And hey, while you're at it, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We've got a whole cauldron full of spooky content coming your way, from unsolved mysteries to creepy historical deep dives. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. Blood rituals. Are they a forgotten relic of history, or do they still hold power today? It's a question that has haunted humanity for centuries, and as we've seen, the answer is far from clear. But one thing's for sure, the allure of the occult, the desire to tap into hidden knowledge and forbidden practices, is as strong as ever. If you're hungry for more explorations into the dark corners of history, the shadowy world of the occult, and the mysteries that continue to baffle and terrify us, then hit that subscribe button and join me on this journey. Because here, we don't shy away from the shadows, we embrace them.